volume. Let's check the volume. Oh, good morning to everyone. Yeah, it's Monday morning, new week. I wanted to make a Bitcoin video to see what is happening with Bitcoin. Now, what we have on the daily is interesting. Really interesting because it might start recovering from here and start going up. We'll have to see if this happens. The other scenario is dumping, but I think this money flow is showing us that we will have some more upside. I believe to 30k most probably. The weekly is almost to go red here and to print a red dot, so we'll see what happens. Really, it's interesting, and my most important time frame would be the 4-hour. If the 4-hour, right now the 4-hour is looking like it's going to go down, it's going to turn to the downside like that, and here actually printing a red dot and going down. Of course this is not guaranteed to happen, so we have to watch it, but yeah, I think this is logical. Here the money flow is lower, which is bullish, but we also have many bearish signs. So on the 2-hour we already had this momentum red dot. We should start going down from here, I guess. We'll see where it goes. On the 1-hour, yeah, definitely I think going down. On the 45-minute, we have to break this MA, and we'll start going down more. Let me see if there is some trade. So on the 30-minute it's already late because we had bearish divergence on the momentum on the 30-minute, and we started to fall down a little bit, but it's already too late to place a trade to the downside here. I think we have to watch out on the 15-minute. We might start to recover from 23,200, we'll see. So let's see this on the Ichimoku chart. On the Ichimoku chart we actually went to 600. I was expecting lower level like 400, and I thought that would be it, and we started to go down, but we got supported by the cloud. We actually now are above the Ichimoku cloud, and we are supported by it. So there might be a bullish case here on the Ichimoku. If I go to the 2-hour, actually this is bearish because we're getting rejected by the cloud and the Tenkan Sen at 23,600. So yeah, it's a tricky point, of course, as always in Bitcoin. On the 6-hour Ichimoku we're just basically going sideways in the cloud and went through the Tenkan Sen at 23,300. So yeah, we're chopping around, basically going up and down from here. It would be really interesting to see the overall direction that we're going to go next. It might be bullish, but also we might break this very thin Tenkan Sen to the downside. So until we go through, I want to see this thin Tenkan Sen in a few days, like going above it or under it. I don't want to place a trade right now because it's not certain what we're not sure what Bitcoin will do. Let's see on the daily, the higher time frame. Yeah, so we might get supported by the Ichimoku on the daily. I see it's quite thick here on the daily, and we might even go to 21,500 and get supported by it. Of course, we shouldn't lose this 20k level, 20.5. That's it. So maybe I'll place a wonk here if I see that the 15-minute, but it would be a very risky wonk because we might start going down even more. Like the money flow is going down. Let's see, the 45-minute is. We might start going down. We might continue further going down. So yeah, the 2 hour is also looking really bearish, and the 4 hour, as I said, the 4 hour time frame is really key. If the 4 hour starts going down and with deeper momentum to the downside, there would be some correction. So for now I'm not trading. I want to see what will happen, and it's too late to go short or long from here. We might go long from here, but we have to wait for some confirmations from the indicators. Okay, let's see this one. So this is the CVD. I draw one divergence on the CVD like that. So we have a clear trade line here on the price, and see the CVD is actually going down. So here the price is going up and the CVD is going down, which is I think it's bullish divergence, hidden bullish divergence, and well, the CVD might start going up from here, and we might hold this trend line and pump. So we have to hold this trend line. It's really key. Yeah, definitely we can see on the 6 hour this trend line. Hold it here and we are bullish. Break it and then most probably we'll have some retest at this 21,100 level. Yeah, well, I would say Bitcoin has been behaving quite bullish. I expected more of a drop, but it has been behaving in a very strong manner. I expected to flash more to the downside, but it seems whales are accumulating and buying every drop, every bigger drop. So be careful if you short this. Right now we're crossing bearish, but we'll see what happens. I'm waiting and not putting a position right now. Now if I see on the MACD, we had some bearish divergence here that we could have taken, but I was sleeping in this time. Right now we're accelerating to the downside, and I don't just see the level. Support is at 22,400. We're below the pivot, which is bearish. We might be headed for the support, so 22,400. We'll have to break this. Yeah, that's quite low. Let's see the stock market. I think the stock market is also at key level. It looks a lot more bullish here with this bullish divergence on the momentum and money flow. So if the stock market starts going up from here, it would be very bullish for Bitcoin. Yeah, I would say it would be very bullish for Bitcoin, and the 4 hour on the DXY on the Dow index seems already a little bit too exhausted, I would say. Like you can see, the daily is quite strong, but yeah, we'll see what happens. There's some mixed signals here because we might get some relief like that on the dollar, and during that time actually Bitcoin start pumping on the 4 hour. So really interesting, and we have to watch out what the stock market is doing. Yeah, that's it from my side. Have a good week ahead.